Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jake Odorizzi gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Standing in, Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Oakland, the center field. Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Tony Kemp is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. It's the A's 0. Twins coming to bat on Major League Baseball, the show. Chris Bassett gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the second baseman, Luis.
And now pitch on the way.
1-0.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Miguel Sano would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is good.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
So now it's Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's 4 for 14. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the belt, the pitch. In the air, out to right. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Davis. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. In his career, Kepler has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The set and the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Steven Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Set to get his day started, Austin Allen. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Alex Avila. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Alex Avila.
First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0 on the way. To 2-2 now. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Adrianza. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that is off the wall in right field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
At the plate now, Luis Arias, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Taken in by Simeon. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Adrianza, the runner at third. Arias over at second. Polanco is over at first with 1 away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Digging in now, Miguel Sano. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Up next for Oakland.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike now. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead it 2-0. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball. Runners on first with 1 down. All even now, 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've been unable to.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Stephen Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air, out to right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Settling in now, Austin Allen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Hey! I got to count 1
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Ehire Adrianza leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So striding in, Luis Arias. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Next up for the A's, Tony Kemp. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
Tony Kemp.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Count is 2-1.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
In now, Matt Olson. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. From the stretch. pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Semien ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around for first to score.
Into the box now, Mark Canha. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Two and two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready now, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. And a relay to the plate, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-0. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Sano, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty is there, 1 away.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Eddie Rosario is on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Eddie.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Still 2 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he swings and hits a laser to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Corey Garrett will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Corey Garrett.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty.
Leading off for the Athletics, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The count now at 2-2. Popped him up. Adrianza shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
So striding forward now, Austin Allen is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. One out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. A 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Two men are on with two men out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sergio Romo.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball foul down the left side. Romo typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
A's have to settle for just the one. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the A's 6 and the Twins nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Avila, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he fouls this one off. Pitch on its way to Avila. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, A-Ray Adrianza.
So stepping in, A-Ray Adrianza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Striding into the box, Luis Arias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Oakland.
Now to the plate, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the A's 7 and the Twins nothing. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Inside and low, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Oh, what a play! The throw in time.
Now back, first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Lane Hardy enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Lane Hardy.
All set for the start of the inning. In now, Austin Allen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career.
Now
Good
that's
swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
10.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1. Fouled away. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Matt Olson.
Into the box, Matt Olson. Left side, but well foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mark Canha. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 down the third baseline. He's right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. A's have to settle for just the one. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the A's 8 and the Twins nothing. Into the box now, Garver. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0. Ball 3.
Three and 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit to short. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and one now. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Max Kepler waits on deck. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, center fielder, Max Kepler.
Digging in, Max Kepler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. The Athletics took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Bassett gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.